And it is that time again. What's up, everybody? How are you? Good afternoon, good evening, good night, good morning, wherever you may be. What's going on? Let's let YouTube send out some notifications and see who's around and available. What's going on? Today is Thursday. Just wanted to spend another little chunk of time hanging out with you guys. What's going on? Let's see, it is straight up 3 o'clock, 3:01 California time in the PM. Normal, my new normal spot for live streams. I like this couch. This section of the couch is a lot more comfortable than the table. But YouTube is not letting people know we're here today. Hello, Andrew. Hello, Danny. What's up, guys? Have y'all been? We've been doing okay. It's been a different sort of week, but we're good. We're doing all right. We're managing. Deborah, how's the family? We are doing good. It's the you know shelter in place, hanging out at home kind of thing, but it's managing. It's working. Zombie, hello there, and Paul is here. What's up, Paul? Good afternoon, and hello, Julie. Hello, SK. Good afternoon. Hope everyone stays safe. Yes, that's a good idea. And John, you handsome devil. Well, thank you, Mr. Paul. Jess will join me in a minute. You interrupted me watching a different video of yours, John. Oops. Yeah, the different time today. I wanted to jump on and catch a little bit. If you do different times, you catch different audiences, and I'm always trying to catch everybody. So, yeah, house was empty. House was quiet. I figured why not. I have Corona. Well, what's up, Big John? What's up with you? How's it going? Hello, Rosalind. The family is doing good, thank you. Jamie's probably, this time of day, he's probably outside playing, which is allowed for physical activity as long as he's staying away from people. Paul said, where are the kids and how's your back? Might as well get the obvious out of the question. The kids, Maddie's in her room doing schoolwork. She's supposed to be. She's supposed to be doing schoolwork. Um, Jamie already did some schoolwork today. I think he's probably outside playing right now. It's awfully quiet in here. Jess is in the kitchen. She was doing dishes. And my back is doing okay. Kevin, hey, Jon Jess and family, missed you yesterday. Well, glad you're here today. Trying to mix this week up a little bit with all the extra time off and people hunkered down in their homes. I figured some live streams were going to be good. So I'm glad you're here. You can catch me anytime. Well, thank you, Paul. Johan, this is London. Make sure you stock up on toilet paper and paper towels. Yes, that's a good idea. We're okay on both. We're good. We're good on all the staples and all the basics and the all those things. So we should be good for at least another week, and then maybe we'll have to venture out and see what we can come up with. Hello, Alex. Little Shirley, I'm basically here all day at the moment since we're basically quarantined. Spent half the day working on a bottle of red wine. What a lush. Rosalind said, if you can get them. Yeah, that's true. There, we're not running into a supply of items. People are too panicked. So once the panic, like people are still freaking out, but it's not quite as crazy anymore. Just walked into a grocery store yesterday, couple loaves of bread, couple gallons of milk, kind of thing, just kind of basic things without any sort of issue. So, Ann says it smells wonderful here at my house. I have Swiss steak in the oven. Nice. Robin said, love seeing the Jollibee vlog today. Wish they had one near me. That one that we went to for the breakfast, we actually had to drive 35 miles to get to. So it was a little bit of just a fun little trip, but yeah, that's a pretty good place, pretty good food. Can John send me some of that apple cake? I think we actually just finished it this afternoon. I think it's gone. Anyone heard from Lulu? Any news on her test? No, I haven't heard anything from Lulu. I know she was not feeling well and sick. Um, but I haven't heard from a couple of days. But the timing's been different too. So um, I'll send her a message when we're done. Because yeah, you're right. It's been a couple of days now. Hope you had a good holiday, Mr. Paul. I agree with that. The Queen, who's 94 next month, has moved into isolation at Windsor Castle. I saw that she was moving locations. Little Charlie says, I'm waiting for the panic to die down too. Dwindling supplies, but treading water. Sometimes I just despair over people, though. Yes, good point to that. 35 miles, how do you explain that as a necessary walk? Forget the rules, sir. We're not that quarantined. We're not that shelter in place. We can still go get food. We can still drive to go, to get food. And that technically it was before this all started anyway. But now, even so, with the shelter in place in effect, we can still go get food. We just have to take it to go. What did your family have for dinner? We actually had, last night we had Mexican food. Tonight we don't know yet. We haven't made plans yet. We'll see what happens. But there's a certain element of like local restaurants that are really suffering right now because of all the everything going on, the obvious reasons. So we patroned a local Mexican joint for some tacos last night. Picked them up from the restaurant, brought them home. Delicious food. Richard, hi from UK. Once all this virus lockdown is over, you will be welcome. Will you be planning a trip over to the UK? At some point we will. At some point we will. It just need a lot more money. We're working on it. We're working on saving up for it. We want to take BigJon TV on the road and international. That'd be so much fun. It's on our plans. So, Johan says my home is okay for supplies, but not at home and I'm staying at work. Rosalind, I'm fine. Can't wait for things to get back to normal. Yes, fed up with all the news. John, I was being sarcastic. I know you were, Mr. Paul, but I'm starting to see comments that people really aren't. They don't. They. You should not go out just to go out. Go out if you need gas, food, medicine, etc. Everyone stay safe. Exactly. And that is what we're doing now. But apparently there's people that wanted me to just stop making videos altogether with food because of what's going on. So yeah. Hello, Mark. What's up? How are you? Little Charlie said the BigJon UK vacation. Get that black blood pudding. Actually, have you tried that? I have, but an American version of an Irish black pudding. So, no. I guess technically not truly authentic stuff. I've never tried that. Ozzy's still alive, so there's definitely food in the freezer. Apparent from the bowl unmentionables. That's right. We got plenty of those still. Don't forget that like button or smash it if you're feeling particularly aggressive, folks. Thank you for the reminder, Little Charlie. Appreciate that. Kristen Hernandez, hi, you got us here. You found us. I'm glad I did you get my comment on your comment on a video? Because I wanted you to be here. I didn't want you to miss us again, so you got us. And I knew you meant Ozzy, Mr. Paul. I'm glad to be from a small town right now. No reported cases so far here, and supplies are doing okay, except TP, cleaner water, etc. But foods are doing okay. Yeah, our grocery store's got tons of. Not a lot of options for meat at the end of the day. But you go in the mornings and they've restocked a lot of stuff. So it's just a matter of timing, of not being greedy, going in, getting what you need, getting out. I'll probably make a trip in the morning to my local grocery store just for, maybe some more meat, but we'll see. Rose, a good day for me. Found loo rolls in a shop. Nice. Nice. Stop making vids because someone might not have internet access. Oh God, the shame. Well, the fact that I'm eating food on camera, I guess. I'm not supposed to eat food on camera. Is the complaint? I don't know. But like, maybe not going around eating 5 pounds of food every day for a video right now. Maybe I could agree with that and see that point. I had my first Shamrock Shake after watching the review, and it was a very tasty shake. Says your tag, your name there. I have coronavirus. I don't know how many times I want to keep saying that. YouTube doesn't like that word, but the Shamrock Shakes are good. They're just a little bit like get you wired up, sweet. Marie, hi John, glad you and the family are well. Yes, we are. We're doing great, guys. How's the family doing? We are doing good. Kristen, thank you for asking. Jamie's out playing, which is okay because he's getting some physical exercise in. Maddie's in doing some schoolwork because there's got to be schoolwork done. Just business as usual, just keeping it a little bit more low key and confined. Mark Kelly and Big John, at these times we need normality. Keep the videos as they are. It will help more than you and your family know. We are all in this together. That's my theory. That's my game plan. I'm not changing. I was just surprised by the comments. The couple of them that, you know, I want to try that Shamrock Shake so bad. Yeah, they're good. They're worth trying. They used to make me really sick intestinally. Like my stomach did not like them. But this time it didn't bother me at all. So tell Jess to come over the pond to my house and do my dishes, please. Yeah, and get her to cook dinner too. That'd be ideal. Shamrock Shake, no. John says, "Hi, Big John. I really enjoy watching your YouTube videos. Keep up the good work." Thank you, John. I appreciate that. Appreciate it. Thank you. IP freely. That's good, Paul. That's a good thing. The UK has enough internet for everybody, and Netflix are lowering the quality of its shows. I can hear Jamie playing outside. Hey, Ozzy, oh, did he make an appearance? Yeah, he did, and then he left already, didn't he? I'm a little bit behind on comments, guys, since it's just me. Cecilia, hi, John and Jess and Jamie and Maddie. How are y'all doing? I'll stay safe, and my kids are driving each other crazy and fighting with each other. They can't go away. That's going to be an issue, too. It's you can only get away from each other for so far and so long, and then things are going to happen again. So it is what it is. Got to make it work, right? Rotherham report, my mom went to get 3 steaks for dinner. The shop said we could only have one. So what are we meant to share one between 3? I was just saying because I had it. I was just saying because I had it and my mom had it. Yeah, I mean they're having to fight people being crazy with stuff, but like I've heard that like, oh, you can only take 2. So, depending on what it is, like 1 steak doesn't really work. Ozzy heard the word freezer. He's now trying to escape. Alex, it's a food channel. What are people expecting? Crazy. Keep doing your thing as you and the family are great at it. Well, thank you. Appreciate that, Alex. Little Shirley says, I was surprised when I moved to the U.S. that McDonald's didn't do veggie burgers. Yeah, that's not a thing. And they did them for a little while. I mean, no. All the Impossible and all of those ones that they're trying to do now, but I don't think they're doing that well. Daddy Jones changed my name because YouTube doesn't like the Corona word. Good call, and that is completely correct. Anything with the Corona title or thumbnail, they're getting booted real quick. Rotherham says Virgin Internet is good where I am. 350 is fine. Nice. Kristen says, do you guys like to watch movies often? If so, have you seen any good ones lately? We're not really big movie buffs, especially going outside for them. We have Netflix. We have all the on-demand stuff with our cable system, so we kind of just have free run of movies. Um, Me and Jamie watched McHale's Navy yesterday with Tom Arnold. Goofy little movie. I saved it because I thought he'd like it. And he actually watched all of it. It was a good movie. Little Chili said I just subscribed to Netflix. Now I have that Hulu and Amazon Video. Who needs TP? Daddy Jones says I just watched 1917 and the newest Star Wars. Nice. Paul actually had McDonald's for the first time in about 20 years today. Not good. Let's just say my plumbing works great. McDonald's is not the same now as it was even 5 years ago. So to have it not in the last 20 years, yeah, that was a huge surprise there. Hello, Joe. I like my Shamrock Shake with half chocolate taste like an Andy's chocolate. Yeah, that's a good call. Sandy, hello there. How's your day? We are doing good, Sandy. Thanks for asking. Um, don't know about dinner, but if she leaves now, she might make it in time to make my breakfast. Promise I'll have clothes on. Jess,
What?
your services are being requested for dishes and breakfast tomorrow morning if you hurry up to the UK.
Oh, nice. I'll be right there.
Frankie caught you live this time. He said, "Can she come over and do dishes too?" I said, "Yeah, but you better get her to cook dinner first." Um, so let's see. They do veggie burgers. We all know there isn't any meat in them. It's all bone and gristle. LOL. Talking about McDonald's. I've stocked up on food, but have a dry cough. Eek. Hope it's just allergies. Self-isolating from today, says Frankie. Yeah, I'm out. It's been raining the past few days, and you can see it's a little bit brighter today. So my allergies are puffing me up a little bit too. So I got to get back on my honey. A little chilly time for dinner. So once again, I can barely stay in the live stream. Boo. So hi to Jess for me, and good luck with your gross food vid tomorrow. Thanks for hanging. Truly appreciate you being here. Did you hear about Trump saying he's giving people checks to help with the coronavirus, but not done it yet? I've seen the order. I've seen the request. Wasn't sure if it had been like,
It'll
final.
be within the next month.
The checks or the approval.
The checks will be out within the next
The
month.
checks will be out within the next month. So depending on I think it's just like depending on your need too. I'm not sure how they're doing it,
It's
but
going to be income based,
income based.
just so it doesn't go to the highest earners.
So it doesn't go to people that already have tons of money.
And it's $1,000 per adult.
$1,000
and
for an
kids,
adult and $500 per kid.
but only 2 kids because it's only up to 3,000.
But it's only for 2 kids. So there you go. How old is Ozzy? Ozzy is probably
6
6 or so. We got him from somebody who was giving him away
on Facebook.
through Facebook. Ozzy has stage fright. He is hiding behind the curtains. McHale's Navy, great movie. Yes, it was.
No, he's on the other side of the couch.
Yeah, he's over there now because he can hear the kids playing outside and he wants to go play too. Tell Jess I made the Irish apple cake for my parents and they loved. Please keep the cooking videos coming.
Nice. I'm glad it worked out for you. That one was delicious.
McDonald's have changed all these years. Yeah, it's totally different. Rotherham, yeah, I haven't been to McDonald's since Mulan came out. I only remember that because they had the McRib at the time. Okay, yep, I'll just let you go nuts. Jamie,
Stop.
where's Jamie at?
Outside.
Jamie's already outside somewhere.
Hi, Iris. What are you doing?
Ozzy does not like children at the door.
Jamie's what his friend and his friends is Walmart is so far.
Jamie said he was going to Walmart
All right.
with his friend.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh.
he's so far.
I don't think he's really going to, but thank you for letting me know.
Hello, Lulu. There you are. People were asking about you. How you doing, Lulu?
Tell him don't go.
I'm behind on comments, guys. Bear with me. I will catch up. Does Jess does house calls? I'll have a large slice of John. Hi, Lulu. Hi, Lulu. Hi, Lulu.
He says no, okay?
Sandy says it started raining here just a few minutes ago. Matt Urbans, thank you. $10 super chat. Appreciate you. First day of isolation for 14 days. So appreciate your videos. Hope you were all okay. Yep, we're doing good. And I'm going to, as long as we're under isolation and house arrest and whatever you want to call it, the technical word is shelter in place. I'm going to do extra live streams. That's just, I think that sounds like a good idea to me. So, let's see. How's that looking right there? Are we okay on?
I don't know. I'm trying to get to it.
Okay, I see the word China. Back on you, honey. Oh, that's hello, Rosalind. It's always rainy in the west coast of Scotland. Bunch of Lulus checking. Bunch of people checking in on Lulu. I'm trying to catch up, guys. I'm almost there. Better than my sick pay of 90 pounds per week. I can't live on that, so I have to go in still. Jess, we were just talking about you. Here you are.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, the zombies are coming. Everyone remember to be kind and help old people to do their grocery shopping for them so they don't need to go outside with this nasty virus. You know, a lot of our stores are opening early these days for at-risk citizens to come in and do their shopping on their own kind of thing. So that's really awesome. Jamie has gone for beer. Frankie says, your videos take my mind off the world's problems. Well, thank you.
Kristen has to go. Thanks for hanging with us for a little bit.
Yep, glad you made it this time. I hope my parents get the money in me too, because my parents need it for medicine, for doctors and bills. I'd rather have you come and grill.
Yeah, instead of me coming to cook and
There you
clean,
go.
that's fine.
Hello from rainy Ohio. Hello, Ashley.
Hello, Robin. Hello, Ashley.
Hello, Robin. The middle game. I'm so worried. My wife is a cardiologist and she is 3 months pregnant. She's now working with COVID-19 patients, and I am so worried what will happen. Well, you know, fingers crossed on that. That stinks. Lulu's not eating, haven't got a cough, just a very high temp and feeling sick. Cold night in London. Hey, Big John, just wanted to say you have a beautiful wife and kids. Thank you, Jake. Appreciate that. What's Maddie doing? She's doing schoolwork. I'll catch up in just a minute. Hold on. Just hugs and I love your pink hair, Jess.
Thank you, thank you.
Well, our store shelves are almost always empty. A lot of empty shelves in ours too, but there's still a lot.
There's notes around saying like, we have the stuff, we just can't get it out fast enough.
Right.
Like they're closing a little bit early in the evening so they can stock.
Are you scared of what's to come? I'm still in shock. I'm kind of still in shock too. Like this has gone on a lot farther and intensified more than I thought it would.
Right.
That's for sure. So Jamie's outside playing, and the neighbor came up. The young neighbor girl came up to say that Jamie and his friend left to go walk to Walmart.
Yes, and he's really far away.
And he's really far away, but Walmart's like 5 miles, and Jamie, there's no way he's going to try and walk. I think he was just trying to get away from the girl in the neighborhood. So she came to tell that Jamie left to go to Walmart.
Mm-hmm.
No, I mean barber wire pond. When was the last time you went shopping? Have you got anything you need? We actually went to the store last night. Just walked in, and got milk, and we needed milk. So
yeah, they had tons and tons of milk.
like we had bread delivered from a grocery service 2 days ago. We've got eggs in the house. We got bread in the house. We got
Veggies.
TP veggies.
We got meat.
Like we're doing all right.
All the pets have their food. And I'm low on chicken food. I'll probably have to go soon and get that.
Yeah. Or we just eat the chickens. Just kidding. The virus isn't as bad, but it is affecting my... Oh yeah. Ooh. Oh. Yeah, Lulu's not doing well intestinally. Johan, I wouldn't know. I'm down in the Whitehall basement. Best of luck to you, Lulu. Yes. That girl likes Jamie. That's probably why he's trying to get away from her. LOL. Could be. She's really young. So
she's only 4.
yeah. So Jamie realistically, he's probably out in the field right now.
We do have bacon.
Oh yeah, we got bacon.
And sausage.
I got an 8-pound slab of pork belly on the freezer. I should have warned you then, John. Yeah, you saw I was reading that. I'm like, oh, I don't want to read that.
Yeah.
And P.S. You can survive without food. Just need water. Ever hear of fasting? Absolutely.
Right. For an amount of time, you can do without food completely.
Kevin says we're all going to have to make homemade bread, I think.
You know what? I think that may end up being Wednesday's video.
Yeah.
It's been suggested a couple times.
A couple different homemade like staples maybe. Or just bread itself.
I don't know.
Robin, see you both later. Got to go for now. Bye. Take care. Good seeing you, Robin. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for hanging out.
It is crazy over here in Scotland. Panic buying is horrendous.
It really is.
Yeah, I heard that today. Someone said that the supply chain is fine. The stores have, like, there's no shortage of materials coming from wherever. It's just people being crazy that are making them move quicker than they should. So yeah, it's just people. I would just like to thank YouTube for letting me know of the live stream just 23 minutes late.
Oh, jeez.
That's yeah, there's people that get it an hour later. So hi from lockdown Ireland. Is it $1,000 per family or each adult? It's each adult,
Yeah, it's $1,000 for each adult and $500 for each child.
but it's
But
up to
$3,000.
up to 3,000. So
So I guess if you had one adult, then you could have 4 kids,
yeah.
and it's supposed to just be direct deposited.
Have you ever made Hawaiian bread?
I have not.
Good afternoon to Pinky the cat. Hello there.
Hello, hello.
Make it here when you make my breakfast, Jess. Frankie says, I don't know how to make homemade bread, lol, but I have stocked up on wraps, pitas, French toast, etc.
Oh, I can show different types of bread, because I can do, like, a loaf bread, or a naan bread, or tortillas.
There you go. Honestly, for me, it was nothing. I've had worse. I mean, gastroenteritis was 1,000 times worse. The only problem I have now is constant mucus in my nose. A problem I had, but it's made it worse. Purdy says they don't have enough time to restock, huh? Yeah, basically. And a lot of stores are cutting their hours because of that. So they're only open from 6 to 10 versus all night or 20. There's, a couple stores that are 24 hours and they've cut down to just an 8-hour block or 10-hour block in the daytime. Is that they just have to restock stuff. And there's some things that they don't have a lot of because it is, being, everyone's buying it everywhere. But Rosalind cannot get a supermarket delivery for next month. Yikes.
EMS says the stores just need to be smart and limit how many of an item each person can buy, so more items get spread around. And most of the stores are doing that.
Yeah.
It's like, take only what you need, 2 sets of toilet paper per person.
Right. And that's ultimately, though, that's what starts the fighting, is because then you're having to tell multiple people no about something, and then they start freaking out. People making it a crisis when it's not a big deal. Exactly. And, like, clearly what's going on is a big deal, but the fact that we're not having toilet paper is now a deal because of you people freaking out. So it's like, let's not make light of the situation, but it's y'all's, freaking out fault for not having TP. Tesco are still delivering in Ireland. The only thing they didn't have was Marmite. Oh, bummer.
Is that what people in Ireland stock up on, really?
Most supermarkets are now letting older people and NHS workers in the shop for an hour before everyone else so they can get supplies. A lot of ours doing that too. Hello, Carrie. How are ya? Lulu says, yes, in the UK, every supermarket delivery is down until April. It sucks as I have no food at all in the fridge and bare minimal cupboard food too.
That's crazy.
Yes, Lynn, what's that happening here too?
Produce says, do you guys have a 24-hour grocery chains near you? We have a couple, but they've actually discontinued 24 hours, so they have time to clean and restock.
Yep. Rotherham said, weird, I got delivered today. They just wouldn't allow me to open the door.
Oh, how funny.
Now they're relaxing truck driver hours because suddenly those set hours aren't really that safety anymore. Yep. Hello, Terry. How are ya?
Hello.
Rotherham says, like the UPS man said, I cannot sign the thing.
Oh, really? That's crazy.
Lewis says, all stores are limiting 2 items per one person, but families are going in and buying separately. They're coming out with like 6 packs of toilet rolls each because they can go in individually. The problem with the limit is that the mom and dad and one of the kids each go in.
That's what Johan's saying too.
Yep.
Crazy.
Let's see. Carrie says, my son was told that he couldn't take his GCSE and his school career is now over. No prom, etc. He is devastated. Yeah,
that's happening with a lot of seniors this year.
I've seen that where seniors are getting really ripped off this year, and that sucks. Kevin says, I reckon it's the same people that's panicking that's constantly emptying the shelves. Yes. What is it with toilet roll? I don't know. People at some point are going to feel like idiots, because they've got, 1,000 rolls of TP at their house. I don't know. Frankie says, I was thinking when I spent hundreds on food today that I'm risking myself by getting food that I might not get to eat if I catch it.
That's true.
Carol says, we're lucky we managed to get some rice and lentils, so hopefully our fruit and veg market will be opened on Saturday to get onions. It'd be all until the supermarket can stock up. What is it with toilet roll? Did anybody ever wear a cloth diaper, which is a towel?
Oh, jeez.
Brandon Clark's idea, garbage disposal. He said just get yourself a brown shirt and a bar of soap. Use the brown shirt and then clean it off.
Ew.
Rotherham. I still think we'll find out flu has killed more people this year. Just the numbers aren't reported. I think it's another case of media controlling the narrative. Rosalind says my local shop limiting stuff. Thing is, he know all the regulars and their kids, so no one can get away with the tricks.
That's good.
People must have toilet troubles. Got to eat healthy, so you get the ghost wipes. Haha. Luckily, you have many toilet rolls, and that's not the issue. It's the fact people keep constantly going in and emptying meat aisles and canned items. Got my groceries delivered, but they didn't have my lactose-free milk or cream. I am almost out of milk.
Oh, man.
Hey there, guys. I finally got here. Good,
Hello,
Meg.
Meg.
Glad you're here. Sandy says news just said New York have more death. Yeah, but then I'm also hearing that New York hasn't shut things down like everywhere else in the country either.
Oh, that's surprising.
The governor still hasn't, shelter in place to state yet.
You guys will have to tell us, what is GCSE? I'm assuming that's our end of the year exam.
It's gotta be, yeah. Up at 5 to get Tesco this morning and no word of a line. The queue was about a kilometer. Yikes. John, when are you coming to grill for me? I need to, hopefully, maybe I'll barbecue something this weekend. There were 2 fights in 3 rows. It's ridiculous. I only went for a week's shop. Yikes. Hi, Leanne. Hello to England. What's up? How are you?
Sandy, now they said younger kids on spring break are getting the symptoms.
Yeah, and I've also seen news reports where those same kids are saying, I don't care if I get corona. If I get it, I get it. I'm going on spring break.
Right? I heard that too.
Yeah, Jess, you clean worse out of Jamie's diapers.
Lulu says we all need a bidet in our bathrooms.
Yep. There's no bread, butter, or eggs in Sutton, in Ashfield.
Bread was for sure out. Eggs were for sure out. Milk and butter was available. Those are the things that I was looking at.
Have you ever heard about Big Lenny? No, don't know what that is. Rosalind says Ozzy's ears look like a shark fin. Frankie, I love it when you guys are live. You make me feel zen. LOL. He has challenged you. Big Lenny? Okay, I'll have to look. Is that the channel name? Just Big Lenny? Well, I may be missing something. Maybe I have. I keep emptying the stores of beer, says Paul. Secondary school exams, Lulu's saying. How about Florida isn't crazy? Is it crazy out there too? Not from what I've seen. Maybe at beaches and stuff, but I was just watching a YouTube channel this morning and the guy was showing the streets and he did that big Ferris wheel thing and everything was empty.
Leanne says she has Crohn's disease. She always has toilet rolls.
There you go. No liability challenge. I don't know what that means.
I don't know. We'll have to look it up.
Yeah. School out here till May 1st.
Ours currently is until April 14th.
Yep. Same as your senior exam, says Carrie. Rotherham's got my own bidet, but I would never share one. It's that weird. It just freaks me out. Thinking of someone else using one. Oh, here. Hi, Jim. We're live. What's up?
Oh, where? What'd you do?
I cut myself.
Go wash it real good.
Big Lenny has issued a challenge for you. Okay, I'll look into it. I feel sorry for the students. I think they're using mock exam results as their final grade. Carol says we don't have any bread or eggs or toilet paper. Best laugh. My Came back and said I managed to get toilet paper. It was kitchen paper.
Oh no.
General Certificate of Secondary Education is what the kids take
Okay.
at 16. Jason Genova. Okay, I'll check it out. Thanks, bud. Thanks, John. Somewhere in our plans are confirmed, so off till Tuesday for cleaning.
Our kids
Oh.
been to Tesco twice today.
Okay, I got what theme park meant right there. Somebody in their plant has been confirmed, so they're off till Tuesday for cleaning. I've been to Tesco's twice today. Yikes.
There was no lager to be had. Not even for ready money.
Sandy says not all face masks are good. They said it has to be N95. Yes, that's true.
Well, and they said that unless you have it, there's not really a reason to wear the mask. That's just because you end up fidgeting with it and fussing with it and it touching your face.
A Sainsbury in London got looted for beer.
Oh, no.
Oh no. Bidet, isn't that just a fancy garden hose? Yep. Good news, my tattoo is starting to peel and itches like crazy. Yet I'm yet to catch myself to itch it though. But as it's black and gray, it's making me cringe as it's flaking off goosebumps. Vicky says I placed an order online for delivery next week, only to get an email to say everything I ordered is no longer available.
Oh man, that sucks.
Brody says I thought there was a Florida controversy. It could be at the beaches and stuff, like spring break locations in Florida, but not around all the theme park areas. We're out of yeast here, says Ann. Of course, everyone here knows how to bake bread. Sandy says banks are closing, so better get cash in case cards don't work.
Oh yeah, good call.
My head is spinning with all the different information coming out, says Lynn. Was you watching Adam the Woo? Yes, I was, Joe. He did that big giant Ferris wheel, and it was like dead. Everyone, nobody or nothing around him. Ask Jamie if he had fun at Walmart.
I
That's
know.
true.
I'll have to ask him later.
How many times have the kids asked for snacks so far today?
Oh my gosh! I saw this great idea. Somebody took different colored baskets and set them out on the counter and put their kids' snacks in each one for the day. And it's like once those are gone, you're done.
Yeah, Jamie would be done
And I
in an
sort
hour.
of did that. I put some things in a basket and I was like, grab stuff out of that basket. I haven't told them that when that's gone, they're done for the day yet, though. We'll ease up to that.
I'd take my mock results; they were good, and I actually took them. Says Rotherham. Nice. Heather, hi folks. New here. Just wondered where you guys live. We are in the San Francisco Bay Area of California.
Mm-hmm.
Yesterday, Sandy went shopping and couldn't get bread for my ham, and I have to eat without it. Dang. We can't book a delivery from Asda, and Click and Collect is fully booked for a fortnight. I don't want to go in there to shop normally, as crazy people are fighting like literally.
Oh my gosh.
Cops
that's
were called.
nuts.
John says, I eat 2 pounds of flank steak every morning with a quart of lactose-free milk. Unfortunately, they are all out. Going to carb up on branch chain amino acids and eat a raw egg instead. There you go.
Ma'am's on. She says, hi, kids.
Hello, ma'am. Masks do nothing. The virus is too small. What are y'all eating for dinner? I don't even know yet. We haven't even discussed it.
No clue.
We're not out of alcohol. That's good, Paul. Rotherham, my favorite is when they substitute items in your online order and you get things like an avocado to replace an orange.
How does that even work?
Andrew says, what's y'all's favorite video you've ever done? I like a lot of the outdoorsy ones and the road trip ones, but I'm particularly proud of things like the leaf blower challenge and the watermelon challenge and we made that giant Pop-Tart one time. That was really fun. Those kinds of the things that we don't get to do very often anymore that I want to go back to.
And so she was watching QVC Holiday Gourmet yesterday. They were selling out of everything they were showing.
Oh, jeez. In Ireland, anyone taking an oral exam, should I keep reading this? As
Yes,
in
it's
French,
fine.
Spanish, or Irish exams canceled, but all students are being given 100%. Nice, thank you. I'm in Scotland, love the channel. Jamie is too cute, and Maddie makes me laugh, says Heather. Well, thank you for that. What time is it in South Bay?
I don't think that's for us.
Yeah, I don't think it's for us. And they say exams are being dumbed down these days because they want people to pass.
Oh yeah.
That's a good and a bad, right? Like, you don't want to penalize people because of what's going on, but just giving everybody an A to go away is kind of risky too, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Was for you. Okay, San Francisco Bay. We are 3. What time is it, man?
3:40.
3:40 p.m. I ordered from Amazon last week. Mickey and Minnie hand sanitizer came with the sanitizer holder. It's so cute. Now you can use the sanitizer.
Nice.
Rambo and Dino, what's up, guys? Hello, everyone. Much love, as always, from the quarantine state of Michigan. Well,
We're right there with you.
jumping in on the shelter-in-place up Bay Area of California. We can go outside for exercising purposes, which clearly I need more of, and we can go get food. We can bring it home. But we're not supposed to just be out cruising around. No groups of 10 people or more. There was 6 feet of distance between people. Johan says, getting busy here. I'm off to deal with some stuff before it gets out of hand. Good luck, Johan. Our school is out till next school year, says Andrew.
Wow.
See that? John has a dirty mind. I say oral, and he immediately asks Jess. No, because she was reading before I
Yeah,
was.
I'd read it further than him.
I saw that word, and I didn't trust you, sir. Leanne says, I was in Aldi today, and a woman was arguing with the staff because she was limited to buying 4 tinned tomatoes, and she wanted to buy 8.
Oh, good grief.
The manager and security guard had to be called. See, that's what I was talking about earlier. I think when you limit people, it's good, so that everybody can buy, but then you're having to piss off every single person, and then that's when the trouble starts. Rotherham, there was a program where they got modern kids to take like 1950s exams. They were so hard. Maths were like another language.
Mm-hmm.
Dang, dinner smells good. My tummy is rumbling. We're having twice baked potatoes to go with Swiss steak. Nice.
Ooh, that smells yummy.
Oh, Googie, Paul's back.
My phone's gonna die soon.
Everyone knows you need 8 tins. What can you make with 4?
Right?
Why doesn't it just work to comment up? See, when I'm looking at the comments that are right there, I can see there's a new one underneath, but it doesn't automatically scroll it up. I don't like that.
Our fair that's taking place in May has been canceled already.
Yeah, our county fair has been canceled. Whenever I go to the doctor, I take some of the face masks till this day. I still have them. I can use it at any time. Better to have them than nothing. At all I know, you're not supposed to take them, but I did. LOL. Well, in all fairness, John did admit he missed you when you were on vacation, but you do need to censor what you say sometimes, she says. This no group of 10 or more would suck if you have 8 kids. Yeah, it would. What's it with Ozzy and the curtain? Because when he gets down to this level, he can see out. Anything above, he can't. So he has to maneuver himself. Jess, no, her daycare is not closed.
No, my daycare's open.
Small daycares can stay open. They're
Big ones can too, especially if your clients are essential workers.
Right. They're a needed thing. Daycares are a necessity. And so they really want them to stay open.
Yeah, so hospital staff, law enforcement, anybody basically that's still working outside the home right now.
Katie said, Paul says, never going to happen, Lulu. Katie says, getting quesadilla burgers ready for dinner since we were limited to bread but not tortillas.
That's funny.
Carrie does have 8 kids. Lulu says, I only ever buy 2 tins of anything or 3. But if it's liquid such as milk, I buy in bulk as it's cheaper and usually on a delivery you don't get limited. Alex is off to bed. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day and we'll catch up with you on the next one. Yes, thank you, Alex. We'll catch you later.
Yes.
Thought John would be going out this year with the kids more. That's gone out the window. Those vids were good videos. Yes, I was really hoping because I was getting in a position where I'm starting to branch out more and do more with my back, and it's almost there. And so, yeah, we were just started to talk about vacation trips and planning this and planning that, and it's like every single item and idea that we would do, they're gone. So, and I'm seeing really cheap airfare and booking things, but I just can't because you don't know. Good night, Alex. But sitting behind the curtain, Ozzy is practically like a frozen chicken hanging in the window. Later, Alex, have you done a cake ASMR? No, I haven't. I did just post a new chip one today, and then I've got some cookies for the next one that's already filmed. So maybe, next week or something. Lou says, hope your back is okay, Jon and Jess. I love your cooking videos. Your apple cake looks so yummy, and I ended up drooling. Lily says, hi, Johnny, Jess. Hello,
Hi,
guys.
Lily.
Hi, Lily. You look in better shape physically, Jon, and less pain. I mean, for the most part, I am. I'm like 90% most of the time right now. And so, like, maybe this quarantining and the shelter in place for a few weeks is a good thing. Because maybe I could still use the, forced, like, not doing much. But, I'm itching to get out. Sucks as well because Mads is at the age where she'll suddenly decide you're uncool and never want to hang out. She won't ever get that opportunity to not hang out. And yeah, I think we've already entered that phase.
Oh, yes, for sure.
Maddie. But yeah, we usually this time of year we're at Knott's Berry Farm in L.A. area, or we're at SeaWorld, San Diego. But we literally have nothing planned. You just need to jump on here and tell people that I am really cool and you love hanging out with me.
He's not really cool, and I don't like hanging out with him.
All they could see was your hair. One string of hair. Here, sit on my lap.
Right, no, your face got to be right. Your face got to be right there. Who's me, honey? Oh, I was gonna make it too. Oliver wanted to help last week. Where are you going? Making something with flour, and it had a spider stuck to the bag and dropped it, so I couldn't make the cake this week. Oh man. Katie says she pointed and said, "Hey, that's me. Hi, Lily." Yes, Lily, that's you we're talking to. Hi, Lily. Just leave him alone for 10 more seconds. Percents. No sending the kids to the grandparents. Jess, did you know that you can use sweetened condensed milk and butter to make frosting? My mom and I tried it and it works.
Nice.
Is Maddie going to be able to learn to drive yet?
She is not quite to that age.
Yeah, she'll only be 13 in August, so gosh, 13. Crazy. At some point though, I'll start getting her behind the wheel somewhere in a parking lot.
I've already offered her and she won't.
Yeah, she's too nervous.
KT Elise is on. Hi guys, made it.
Hello there, glad you made it. Everyone said hi to Maddie, but then she ran away, so Pinky the cat, I have to go on a milk hunt tomorrow to find my lactose-free milk and lactose-free cream for my coffee.
Oh, good luck.
Find a store that's open early and get there when it opens is your best bet. And even if they're out, maybe you can talk to somebody and they can help you out the next day or something. That stinks. You can use condensed milk to make Bailey's Irish cream. Johan, I've delegated and send one of the bigger guys to deal with when faced with the 6'11" and 20-stone guy. Problems seem to be solved. Yeah, send the big guy in to handle it. It's 17 in this country. Do kids learn at 13 there? No, 16-ish, 15, 16-ish.
15, you get your learner's permit. 16, you get your license.
And her grandpa now happens to be a behind-the-wheel driver trainer, so. Lewis says worse than usual at the moment. Oh, spiders. Yep, spiders. Matthew is 13 in December. Nice. Careful how you say milk hunt. Yes. There was a comma between those two. There was a big
A very
pause.
large pause.
Got cat food on order from Amazon, so at least someone will be eating. LOL.
That's good. Paul says one thing they do correctly in the U.S. is teach kids to drive in school. Wrong. It's not in school anymore.
It may be in other states and other parts of the country, but
Not in California.
California, at least our area, they don't do driver's ed in school anymore. You have to pay for it all on your own outside.
And that's been since I was a kid.
People will be waiting at the door early morning for store to open. How can they do it? I'll still be sleeping. LOL. Yeah. Amazon's good, but their prices are a lot higher than stores.
Some things they do up the price a bit.
Great idea, says Paul. And says, I knew that, Paul. I've even made Kahlua before. And cinnamon schnapps using Everclear. Andy, shout out host. Hello, Andy. What's up? How are you? Since when, Jess?
Since I was a kid. In our area, it was never a thing for me.
I graduated.
They did do a driver's ed class when I was in school.
Yes, but not the training.
Right.
And I don't think they even do the class.
They don't do the class at all now.
So when I graduated in 99, they were still offering the class, right? But not behind the wheel.
Okay.
I think that's how it worked. Wonder what people are going to do for Black Friday if the virus hasn't stopped.
Gosh, I hope it's done by then. That's a long ways away.
Paul says since cars were in black and white.
Yep. That's right.
Learning to drive is so expensive. 2 of the 8 of ours are driving, but each lesson only an hour long is 32 pounds. Yikes. Rosalind talking about 18 pounds for 84 pouches, so quite good.
Yeah.
And sorry, I thought you said evergreen.
Andy says, how are you?
We are doing good, Andy. Thank you. Frankie says, why on movies do Americans say like a lot? I've never really heard you say it. And they refer to themselves as the third person.
I used to say like a lot when I was younger.
When you're in English classes in high school and you do, there's certain, I remember lessons where you're supposed to give a speech or something, or oral presentation, and they'll count. Or you'll get dinged every time you say like.
Or
Or
we had that in a speech class.
Yeah, there's always those like natural uncomfortable pauses or connections of thought.
Where you just want to put something in.
So like, you know.
Yep.
I think Maddie, if she were to just sit here and talk, I think she would probably do it a little bit.
The little girl I watch says like a lot.
Yeah.
It's really weird.
Cases they have driver's ed in school here, class and behind the wheel. Yeah, so you may just be a California thing. Lulu says, I've been living like a kid these last 2 days. I've got myself a Nintendo Switch Lite, and I've been playing Crash Bandicoot and Luigi's Mansion 3. Nothing else to do but Netflix and relax. I need to get some more games for my console, actually, Xbox One. Same here, Lulu. Netflix is getting boring. Rosalind's been binge watching Harry Potter. Americans learn English as a foreign language. He's not wrong. I mean, English is tricky.
English is such a weird language that there are things that you're like, really?
Yeah.
I never knew that.
Frankie says, I get it now. There's also like a stereotyping of like Californians and the like,
sure.
You know, the blonde, like, like.
I'm like, so sure.
Like the Valley Girl kind of thing.
Yeah.
I don't know whether that's true or not, but I don't have any proof one way or the other.
I think it was more, but it's kind of like phased out now.
RP says fact in the UK.
I just said like there. It's kind of like phased out.
But that's not the same kind of like. That's in context.
It is though, because I didn't have to put it in there. I think it's phased out.
Fact in the UK, pet food in tins must be fit for human consumption. What's Cooking Wednesday?
Weird.
That sounds more like a Funky Food Friday, but it makes sense. I mean, if you're starving, I'd eat that can of Alpo, whatever.
Right.
Oh my gosh, let's see. Ann says, oh my gosh, didn't cost me anything. I learned how to drive. I live in Wyoming. My grandpa took me out in the middle of nowhere, put me in the truck, and said, okay, let's go. Yep. To be fair, there's still crappy drivers here. Yeah, Katie. Sandy says, I graduated in 2000. My school said sign up for driving class, but not a lot of people signed up. Few people did, like me, but fortunately, they told us to go to another school for driving class.
Huh.
See, you graduated in 2000. I graduated in 99, and Jess was 97.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing the strange thing called multitasking, watching you and keeping an eye on CCTV. John needs sarcasm lessons. Jess gets it. Jess was an A student. And I was only a C student. My hubby was in Richmond, California early this morning, now heading to pick up his reload, heading to Carson, California, heading to Alberta, Canada.
Wow.
Nice. Well, he was pretty much in our backyard. Sandy says, my parents teach me how to drive in a parking lot. I drove in a parking lot when I was probably Maddie's age, if not younger.
Mm-hmm.
Little Richard, yo, what's up? Dr. Strategic. John the Irish learned English as a foreign language.
Anne says, Valley Girl, that was a good movie. Like, totally. Give me with a spoon.
Katie says, moving here to North Carolina, I said, man, everyone here has an accent. This is coming from the only person at work from another state.
That's funny.
I left school in 95. I'm so old.
You're not that old. 80s was the best decade ever.
I agree. Why do some American names are the same as areas here in the UK? We have a town called Richmond. How odd.
Well, it's just all throwbacks to lots of people were originally from England. Yeah. That's why we have like New England and we have Dublin and we have Richmond. We have
I think it has a lot to do with the people that founded the area, and I mean they weren't from there originally, probably. So
right, paying.
Oh,
what are you doing?
Almost dropped that.
Paying homage to wherever they're originally from.
Let's see. I graduated in '96. Carrie, that's Joe. Carrie says I feel bloody 90. Katie graduated in 2003. The vision of John standing in just right here, the stereo above his head, blasting out tunes for John. I can read that out loud now. I have a vision of John standing in Jess's front yard with the stereo above his head.
What movie is that from?
Blasting out tunes for John.
Say anything. That's what it's from.
Oh, I was always curious, says Lulu. Johan graduated in 84. Sandy says, did y'all have any Spanish classes? Yes, Spanish.
I did. I took like 5 years of Spanish.
Before you graduate high school in California, you have to have at least 1 or 2 years of a foreign language.
I think it's 2 years of a foreign language.
Of a foreign language. And back in our days, it was Spanish.
Or French.
Oh, I don't think we even had French.
No, we did.
Some nowadays, they've got a lot more and
like
sign language.
Spanish, even. German, French, sign language.
Yeah, American Sign Language.
Popular.
Gosh, mini earthquake, John. I finished secondary school in 2010. Yeah, sorry about that. A little bit wobbly. Sandy says, my school put in computer class even though I didn't ask for that. Frankie did French in school. Paul says, be right back, coughing and sneezing break. All right. Stay. Hey, Big John and fam. What's up? How are you, Stay? Need Lou visit, but don't want to wake up Mr. Kitty.
I need to go plug my phone in. I'm going to have to leave.
Yeah. It's almost on an hour, so we'll probably get going here pretty quick, too.
I'm down to 4%.
Oh.
And dark screen.
Phone's still on.
Kids are making weird
neighbor
noises
kids.
outside.
It's probably Jamie. Do you have any plans today? No. None at all, because we're not supposed to.
Right.
We don't need anything from a store. Not sure what we're going to do for dinner. Kind of just hanging out. Probably find something to watch on TV or watch a movie or something. Good night, Carrie. Johan, when I left at 16, computers were only just coming out. Carol says, what's your next video? Today, Friday's video is a funky food video. That's all I want to say right now because I don't want to spoil it. It's got some gross food in a very different and interesting way. Some horribly flavored items. Anne says Washington State has crazy names, have a lot of Indian names out there like that one and that one. Here we have Cheyenne and Laramie. Snoqualmie and Snohomish. There, I said it.
Snoqualmie?
Quality, that's it.
Snomish?
Yeah. Katie says, I took ASL in class. Incidentally, that's how John and Jessica's first conversation started. Huh?
No, ASL.
I don't know what you're talking about. Home economics was fun, cooking and sewing. Let's see where we at. Best thing about isolation is having quality family time and playing board games. Yeah, Yeah, we do have a good collection of board games. Maybe
Yeah.
we do need to
I need to clean out that closet too.
dye your beard pink, John. I don't know about that.
Oh, age, sex, location.
Got you, because Jess and I met on the internet. Sorry, I'm a little bit
I
slow.
was
Okay.
like, I don't even know what she's talking about.
Okay, Talise gave that answer there
Yes,
too.
she did.
Good job, guys. See, we're working together to find solutions. Because, yeah, that's how it was back in those days, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Cooking classes at school for me was 100 things to do with a pineapple.
Oh, nice.
Sandy says we should play some board games. Lula says, have you heard any more about the Rooster is doing too? Any news about the competition? No, the Rooster went to the neighbor. The neighbor was interested in restarting his own flock of birds. So as far as we know, he wasn't going to be eaten. He was going to be the head of his own yard of chickens, but he's not next door. So we don't know. And I haven't heard anything new about the contest other than until things settle down, they're not setting a date. I have a feeling, though, and if it happens this way, either way, I'm going to make a video of it. I have a feeling I'm going to end up getting screwed, but we'll see. Pinky the Cat says I went back to high school and graduated when I was 30 in 1990. Well, good job going back.
Right?
Paul says there's a town in Donegal, Ireland called, no. Leave John's
I was
beard.
like, oh, you're really going to read that? Huh?
Leave John's beard alone. Innuendo going on there, Paul. Paul doesn't hit innuendo nothing. He just says it.
And said good job on those names, Jess.
Kay says, no, I'm just bad at bad dad jokes. That's good. I'm glad. Yeah, he said he was interested in him right away when we talked to him, but we never know if he meant for eating or for keeping. But at some point, he had to leave here, so it was kind of, if you're going to eat him, then that's on you, and you can deal with that. Otherwise, we just can't stay here. So nobody was going to claim him. The signs, we put signs around the neighborhood. Nobody cared. So hopefully he'll have a nice yard and a bunch of hands to look after. Sandy said art class was kind of hard to do. I'm not good at drawing. Yeah, me neither. LOL. Love John's. No. Love the dad jokes. Yes. TikTok dad jokes. Just Google it, please. What's he saying to Google? Your phone's about to die anyway.
There is a scuba diving club in that town. So it's the
name of the cities or the
diving
towns.
club.
Clubbing. Oh, okay.
I did find it.
I don't understand about the eating ones you did with the corned beef, carrots, etc. There is one of the first ones I did of that eating style. If you click on the name that I tagged, his name is Squirrel Bait Backup. If you go to his channel and check him out, he does those kinds of videos, and he's huge. Now, I kept seeing, and I still see, people copying his style of video, where you just eat weird random things in succession, and those videos are huge for the people that copy them. Like, they could have a channel like mine, and they do one video like that, and it would have 100,000 views. So I was trying to copy that guy, and trying to do that little kind of game too. And for some reason, it doesn't work when I do it. So it's just a matter of finding foods and eating foods. So, like, sometimes it's weird concoctions, sometimes it's just normal straight up. Sandy says, when do you think the virus will stop spreading? Hopefully soon. Hopefully soon. LOL. Paul, every single time, every life, every time a mate needs a bloody lamp. Mark says, I left school same year.
Caning.
Children was abolished at school in the UK. Pity it wasn't a week earlier. I got caned for getting beat up. Oh no. That sucks. Oh, I see. I didn't realize. I apologize. No apologies. It literally, I mean, to me, TikTok is just a bunch of people copying other people and having fun with it. And especially when we have different foods on the channel, I figure save a little bit and do them all at the end of the week. But then because it's St. Patrick's Day, I was like, I'll do a St. Patrick's Day themed one with all the normal dinner items. But the other guy that I'm copying, he eats really weird things, and it's like, he'll take a bite of a lime, and then he'll eat a Twinkie, and a honey bun, and a cup of Jello. So I'm just trying to copy the big guys on TikTok. That's all. How many of us are changing our names from mom or dad since the kids have been home from school?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. What's Paul saying? Without a Big John, a million yield.
Yeah, I don't know. Carol says, "Can I just be positive for a second? Say 80% of people won't need to be hospitalized who catch this.
Yep.
We'll get through it with mild symptoms at home."
Yep.
That's what I've heard too.
Yep. Let's take it serious. Let's not freak out. Let's not panic. Let's look out for each other in society the best we can. Not overreact, and it'll pass. It'll we'll get through it.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Lulu, for the super chat.
Ann says I was Googling it for you, Jess, but you beat me to it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, thank you, Lulu. Thank you. Shane says stay safe, everyone. St. Patrick's Day was terrible this year. I agree. Not one single.
I didn't even wear green. I didn't put up my
Yeah.
St. Patrick's Day decorations. I did one activity with the kids, and that was it. Ozzy, what are you doing? Come here, Ozzy.
Let's see, where are we at? Talking about canceling the Queen's birthday parade, aka Trooping the Color. Wow.
This is just, if you have Netflix, you can enjoy these films, The Witcher and You. They're really good, so check them out. I just finished Lock and Key today.
Did anyone see the video of the little kid shooting herself in the head with a toy gun after too long in isolation? No. Yikes. It was funny.
With a toy gun.
Oh. Have you seen the video of the little boy that shot himself in the crotch with the toy gun? He like pointed it right at himself and pulled the trigger, and he's like, oh, he started jumping around. That's a funny one too.
I have not.
Is Lock and Key scary?
It's suspenseful, but it's not like bloody and gross. Like things jump out a little bit. But yeah, not super scary.
Kay says there was a dry cough with the fever and body aches that went through everyone I know in November. Apparently they said it was the same symptoms as COVID. I had that cough, so...
Interesting.
Asian people in the United States, we have a culture, we celebrate our New Year's, but I think it will be canceled due to Corona. We did our Chinese New Year's parade.
And our Bok Kai parade.
And so I think all those got to happen. Little boy shoot crotch was painful. I cringed. That's a mistake you make once in your life.
Right?
Good thing I know what you're talking about, Paul. If you haven't seen that video, you're gonna have to Google it. And it's little boy shoots crotch. He thought he was being clever and like, oh, let's try this, and he regretted it instantly. All right, guys, should we bail? Should we get out of here?
Yeah, I have to go plug my phone.
All
I'm
right.
down to 2%.
Wow, and it's still alive. That's pretty good. All right, guys, thanks for hanging today.
Yep.
Funky Food Friday tomorrow. We may go live again at some point. That's what my other half said, Paul. LOL. Saturday morning, probably another live, like normal. We got nothing else to do, so might as well. And I think the consensus is, let's see, Jollibee breakfast was weird. It was an abnormal type of food for the morning. Yes,
It was very tasty.
I mean, it was delicious, but let's see. Let's talk about Shane's super chat right there. Thank you. We have stopped our Anzac Day parade due to crowd numbers than older Australians. That sucks.
That's too bad.
Did you hear about the chameleon who couldn't change color? He had a reptile dysfunction. So yeah, it was. I don't know if weird's the right word, but it was an odd collection of food for that time of day. Is the best answer I could give you, Lulu. Like all of that was other than the egg was the only thing that made it breakfasty to me. But
Right.
take the egg out, and then that's all lunch food for me, and like a perfect lunch size of food. Delicious, absolutely delicious. Except for that drink at the end was gross.
It was just different. Not used to that one for sure.
Frankie says, "Hopefully you are live every day." We might, we may very well just keep on rolling. We'll see. I think the consensus is you guys want business as usual here at BigJon TV too, right? I mean, I've got a couple of negative comments today about posting videos, or maybe not negative, but like, oh no, one of them was, but like, you don't expect me to stop filming, right? And stop channels, and stop videos, and stop programming. Paul says Jollibee breakfast looked delicious. It was that meat, the beef, the pork. I mean, it was all fantastic. Even the rice. I thought it would have had more breakfast items, but I was more. It was more to me like lunchtime at earlier hours, if that makes sense. Absolutely perfect sense. And that you're right. You can only get that food till 11 a.m. So, but yeah, it was good.
It was really good.
Australians have been through enough this year. That is for sure.
Yes.
Bye for now. Love you guys. The best family on YouTube. Thanks, Pinky. Appreciate it. It's our Ann says it's supper time. RP talking about heartburn. Yes, yes, especially with the garlic rice, and it was super garlicky. Lulu super chatted. Also, yes, she did. Thank you for that, Lulu. Thank you all. We appreciate it all, guys. Just you being here and hanging out is enough. The super chats are amazing, and we love them too. So thank you so much. Anzac Day is to celebrate our armed forces people that saved our country and other countries. Shane Ramsey, I'm in mod offices in Whitehall and also talking about the VE Day events. Just give me that food in a pita. Yeah. I tell you now, if it was plain white rice, I'd completely 100% agree with you. After we were done filming, we each finished our own kind of thing. I took the beef and mixed it in with the rice. I should have done that on camera because that was the best way to do it. It was amazing. Paul says, has anyone heard about the English woodworm? He was found dead in a cement block. Carol, they did see it. Ann says that would be great if live every day. Naked live stream wouldn't last very long.
Oh my goodness.
No way, John. Okay, cool. Frankie, I'm usually in bed at 21:30. It's now 23:10, and don't mind losing sleep. Ann says, be kind to one another, everybody. Lend a hand when you can.
Yep, I agree.
I always forget the slogan that they used on This Is How We Bing 'Em. Be proactive, not panic. Kate Elise, no, don't stop. Business as usual, please. Keep doing what you're doing. It cheers me up.
Good.
Hi, Steve. Oh, you caught us right at the end. Carol says, don't stop. Keep going. You and Jess and Maddie and Jamie are the best little family on YouTube, without a doubt. Thank you. Have a good rest of your day. Thanks, Lulu. You too. Do what you can in means of videos, but most of all, look after yourselves. Absolutely. Stay safe, everyone. Good call, David. John gives me heartburn, among other things. That's good. Sandy says, I don't know what my mom and I are going to do for our birthdays. We have the same month as May. Since the virus out to eat is out of the question. If I don't, they're still open dine-in Chinese restaurants. Yeah, we can't dine in anywhere right now. We have to take it all to go.
All dine-in is gone.
Aunt Elaine is here. Hello, Aunt Elaine.
Hello.
Rotherham, how does someone get angry over you recording videos? What are you meant to do? Sit in an empty room and stare at the wall for months? According to the one comment I read, apparently.
Yeah.
And I was like,
yeah, I don't know.
I guess the theory was that there's people that are starving right now in the world because of what's going on, so we shouldn't be filming food.
Yeah, that was my takeaway from it, but
is the ultimate, yeah. But like, we still have to eat, and there's not a food shortage here. So what am I supposed to do? Woodworm eats wood. He was so stupid he was eating concrete.
Okay.
Yeah, sadly, Steve. You still got a couple minutes here. Because I'll catch up on comments here. 1915 was when Australia and New Zealand first started celebrating Anzac Day, which stands for Australia and New Zealand Army Corps. Those Anzac cookies are delicious too, by the way.
Yeah, they are.
Don't stop believing. Just hold on to that feeling. Good call, Paul. There's Uncle Paul. Hi, Uncle Paul.
Hello.
Carol B, talk about gives me my boyfriend heartburn and me heart failure from his stinky gas.
Jeez.
Lulu, go and relax, Jon Jess. Charge your phone, miss. Carry on smiling, powering forward, and always remember we will all love and cherish you. Thank you.
Well, thank you.
RP, oh, I read that comment. Yeah, you know the comment I'm talking about. People have been starving since the 80s, hence Live Aid. Exactly. Frankie says, keep being you. Don't change for anybody. You make us all forget our worries and our great people. You know, see, because we read every single comment. And
Right.
there's times where I read a comment and I go, oh, shut up. But then I go, well, is he right? Are they right?
You start questioning.
Yeah,
things,
like, should we be doing
and then I
this
have
or
to
not?
be like, no, just be quiet.
Like,
They're fine.
like, do they have a point or not?
No.
So, but you only bought and ate what you would have normally. Sorry, that comment riled me up. I had to reply to them. And I appreciate you guys doing it because
Right.
I don't typically get into those arguments because I know it just ends up making me look bad because I'll say something stupid. But I appreciate when you guys jump on other stupid people for me so I don't have to. But yeah, I would possibly agree with the idea of right now may not be the best time to be doing, chugging a gallon of milk challenges or
Right, things that are in short supply.
short supply.
But realistically, all these fast food places keep sending us messages like, "We're still open. Come use our
Yeah.
drive-through. Don't forget about
Right.
us."
Here's 25% off and we'll deliver it for free. At least you have eggs, high protein. Yes. Hey, let's see. Hey, brother, I'm feeling so sad right now. Lulu, Kate, at least do you have Instagram? Sandy says the Starbucks that don't have drive-through, do they open inside for take to go?
I
They
don't know about that.
they might maybe they deliver it to the door or something. I don't know how it's working because I know of one Starbucks in town that's not a drive-through. I don't know how they're doing it actually. Rothery, I'm always wondered about the starving people. I mean, the only reason there are is because their land cannot support the amount of people the West have caused to one born without constant aid to be born without constant aid. People overthink instead of just enjoying. That's a good call. Frankie says you shouldn't question anything the odd trolls say. Concentrate on the positive comments, not the negative. It's just the nature of the beast. You know what I mean? Sadly, I have to go as I'm sleepy. See y'all soon. See you, Lulu. Geez, I don't believe this. Let's see. Sleep well, Lulu. Can you give me some advice? I'm feeling so sad at the moment. John, they're keyboard warriors. You guys are here for the right reasons. We as a collective would not be watching if we did not stand behind what you do and stand for. Thank you, sir. I wish McDonald's delivered in Scotland, but seems to be England only. Our McDonald's is closed where people sit to sit, but still open for drive-through or delivery. Lulu, I have an account, but I've never used. Sorry. 1914 to 1918, World War One. 1918 major flu pandemic. People, we can get through this.
Right?
Just don't you frown at me, lol. All right, guys, I'm going to hit that X. Thanks for hanging. Appreciate the super chats. Appreciate the comments. An hour and 20 minutes coming up. Normal video Friday tomorrow. We're going funky food because I think we're just about out of foreign. So we got to go funky food Friday. We haven't done that in a while. Hold on just a second. Spanish flu of the time wasn't that deadly on the first wave. Take care, guys. It was the second and third year. Johan, thank you for that information for the UK. Take care, guys. That's not her frown face. She's just mad, unlike Maddie.
I do have the same resting grouch face. Sorry.
Night all. Hope you all have a peaceful night. So yeah, Funky Food Friday tomorrow. We'll go live at some point again. If I know about it ahead of time well enough, I'll post what time. I don't want it to interfere with our the video release time. I don't want to mess that all up. But I love chatting, love hanging. You guys are awesome. You rock. Thanks for everything. And Thanks for coming on live. See y'all next time. Yes, Sandy, thanks for being here. I'm going to hit that X.
Yep.
If you haven't watched the Drive Through Thursday Jollibee, go check that out. And we'll catch you guys later.
Bye.
See ya. Hi, Ozzy. All right, see you guys.